Hey guys, new day, new camera, new microphone. I'm hoping everything looks and sounds pretty good. It's a little bit heavier than our own one, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to jump into some bodywork today. The car's looking pretty ratty around the back, which you might have seen in a few of other videos, and it's looking pretty ratty down here underneath the whatever that is, underneath the front doors and back doors. So today I'm going to jump in and start cutting a little bit of the rust out and trying to get it prepped to repair it. And I kind of got an idea to repair it. It's definitely not a normal sort of method of repairing. I bought some aluminium pieces and I'm going to get those things in. So let's get it going. I'm sure this is going to be pretty controversial. This whole bottom part of the car that's rusted, it would cost us a lot of money to try and get some replacement panels for it, and it would also be really, really difficult for me to try and bend up a piece of metal that looks exactly the same as the piece of metal in the car. So I've come up with a crazy lean-brained idea. I bought myself some really cheap aluminium tube from online somewhere. I'll put the link down below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all the metal that's down below and I'm going to install these on both sides. These are super solid. They're not going to be, we're going to get sliders as well, so they're going to be on the other side of the sliders, but it's aluminium, it's not going to rust. I can easily get some riv nuts into it and screw it in. I can paint it, I can do whatever I like with it. It's just not going to be the original shape that the car was. The original shape of the car kind of goes off at an angle, and this is going to give it a square look. But I really don't think anyone's going to notice, and I think it's the best, strongest, easiest solution to get this car sorted ASAP. There's some little brackets that are on the underside of the car where the body mounts and stuff go onto the shell, and I've been trying to cut them out. It's just taking me forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little piece out of these bits of aluminium so it just fits up there nicely, and it's going to save me a ton of time and a ton of hassle. I think it's just the best solution for everyone. Okay, so this is where I hack up the car so it matches the other side. Let's do it. On the driver's side, where I'm trying to fix the bottom of the body, where it's all rusted out, the two ends are actually in really good shape, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me on this one to fit it in, because I don't really want to damage body unless I have to, because if it's nice and it's not rusty, then I should just leave it. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. So this one, I have to cut it quite precise, and then I'm going to just start trimming it until I can really fit it up in there, and I'm hoping that with a bit of bog and everything like that no one's really going to notice. I also just had to play with the one on this side, on the passenger side, and I hadn't cut the grooves out or anything like that deep, and I've actually been able to fit it right up in. So I'll show you that right now. So you can see along here that this is a nice even and level line now, and this basically what happened is this stuff this stuff at the bottom will get cut off, and I'll blend this in so that it looks flush. And then when I spray it, it'll all look okay. This side over here, I'll just blend that in with the curvature of the wheel well. And then this over here is the only place where I think there's going to be something odd looking, where I'll just blend that in and then bog all this in so that it looks. It's not going to look at all factory, but it'll look like at least a little bit aerodynamic. So. I really don't know why I draw straight lines and shit on this when no one's ever going to see it. So I bought some little rib nuts. I've never used rib nuts before, so I'm going to give that a crack. Right now, you got to drill for a 6mm rib nut, you got to drill a 7/8 hole. Work that out. I'm not sure what it's like to drill with these into aluminium, and I guess it's pretty easy. So let's try that out. So this is a rib nut. So you can see it's kind of like a rivet. And there, where those where the banding is, that goes in, and that gets like expanded, and that kind of locks it into the aluminium. This focus is killing me. All right. Okay, so what you can see here. The rivet nut's in, and you can actually see it from the other side as well. It's kind of just like a normal rivet. You can see it's super strong now on that aluminium. So with this tool here, you get the little rib nut and you screw it down onto the gun. What's focused here? Looks like it's focused. And you screw it onto the gun, saying my gun has an eye. And then when you squeeze this, it expands this section here and holds it into the hole. It's my hole. I think my hole's a little bit big. It's on there, and maybe you'll screw in. Boom. Oh. Oh yeah. So I'm finally going to get these aluminium pieces installed up into the side of the car. I've just chucked some liquid nails on there, and I've got all the rib nuts and everything in ready to go. So let's check this in. We've decided we're going to spray the car, and we've been talking to people, and I think we're going to do it with Monster Liner. So what I'm attempting to do with this is replace the metal down here with something that's nice and like sharp looking, I guess would be the better word for it. and it's not going to look, it's not at all going to look original, as you can see, but I think it's going to look really nice because when it's on Monster Line and we're going to have our rock sliders here, you're not even going to notice that it's there, and it's going to look, it's going to actually look, it's going to look factory, but it's going to look like a shaved, you know how people shave like on resto mods and stuff like that? It's kind of going to look like we shaved the car a little. So. I was half expecting these bolts at the back here not to fit, but that lined up perfectly. And so how's this one? Okay. So now it's just a matter of tightening it up.